everyone, this is our red carpet before the first International Fetish Film Festival. And today my guest is Roland Javornik, and we're going to talk about his film. So what shall we expect from your film?
It's a very short documentary, and what you will be able to see is two sides, two personalities of the same person. And it's a movie about a man who doesn't think high of himself, who is a little bit vulnerable, who actually says like he feels like a loner and a loser. But once he gets on stage, once he transforms into his other persona, the puppeteer, he is a very well respected bondage artist, and he gets praise and he gets recognition for what he does. So within the short time frame that we had, we try to highlight both of these individual personas that he has.
How you get in contact with this world? And
With,
how came the idea to make a short film out of it?
well, I met Raymond through a mutual friend, and when you see the movie, you will instantly know what I mean. He likes to talk, and he's very open about everything. And when he talks, he's yeah, you really listen, you pay attention. And from that moment on, I thought like, okay, he's got something to say, and I found that very interesting. And I called my friend Sanne because the movie has two directors, me and Sanne. And I told her like, okay, I think I've got a very good subject for a documentary. And because the movie has two directors, we both directed one part of the film. So Sanne, she portrayed the more mundane, boring, normal life of Raymond, and I did his other persona, his dominant side, his artist, his craft, and him on stage. And Sanne has her own visual style, and so did I. And both of us, we had 7.5 minutes to tell our part of the story. And around the 7.5 marker, we put both of the stories together, and we leave one persona behind, and then we continue with the other one. So you actually feel like a shift in the movie somewhere around the middle part.
What do we have to know about both directors? Are you really working in movie industry or for television, or you're just passionate?
Well, Sanne, she's not she's not like within the BDSM world, but I am. So she looked at it from a very different perspective. And we used to be classmates, and then she moved to Denmark, and I stayed in Belgium, and we still see each other very regularly. And when I asked her to do the project, she said like, "Oh, that's a very good idea," and she brought her own non-BDSM mind to the movie, and I think that's why it works, because she portrayed, like I said, the mundane, normal life, non-BDSM part, and I did the other part. So it was like putting two matching pieces of a puzzle together.
Is it not difficult to make a movie about fetish, about BDSM, without showing real sexual part?
I think it is possible because BDSM and sex don't necessarily need to be stuck together. We also had like a big problem, like, yeah, he's doing his shows, and the boys that he uses in his show, they're always naked. So we had to be like, okay, so how do we portray it? How do we film it without like offending other film festivals? Because we tried to get it in other film festivals as well. So it was for us like a little competition to see like how far can we actually go without showing sexual acts. But in my honest opinion, both of these worlds can be like separated. You don't need hardcore sex within that scene.
You mentioned you participated in various film festivals already.
Yeah.
What was the reaction?
Because it was not all about sex. The reactions that I had were mostly very positive. So I'm very happy with the reactions that I got, and it opened some people's eyes as to what our world entitles. You know, it's not all hardcore and pain and everything. It's also art, and that is the part that I wanted to show them, that Raymond, he's like a very normal, decent guy. You know, he lives in an apartment building like there is millions in the world, and he could be your neighbor, and there's, you know, like nothing wrong with that. You know, everybody has like their little secret, and I just opened the door and showed it to the world. Raymond gave me that possibility to do that.